right. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so we are going to do for a half hour, we're going to do some storytellings for subscribers and members alike. I hope you guys have been having the best holiday season ever. As soon as I'm done here with the 30 minutes, I'll be over on the other channel and do another 30 minutes there. I am humbly requesting, please do not gift me anything. This is my chance to say thank you to you guys. So please no donations on this one. Just let me do something for you. You guys are so lovely and so generous, and trust me, I appreciate it. But I'm going to really stick to 30 minutes here and then 30 minutes on the other channel. And I really want to keep it like to as many people as I can get to. I need to start with Dez Artist. Hi guys. Tina's just passing time. Wonderful to see you, baby. You got a special video episode, as I told you would. So if you check in the description box, you will find that there's a free video link. And Tina, your storytelling is in that one. So too is Anais and Yael, and Alicia's on her path. So there are 4 of you that have a separate video that I already pre-recorded for you just now. And so you'll want to pop over there. So again, that's Anais, Yael, Tina's just passing time, and Alicia on her path. There is a free link in this video in the description box for you, and you can just pop into that one and you will find your video there. You can still, of course, hang out here. Don't worry. I'm not sending you away. But I just want you to know that, as I told you, I would do a little extra something to say thank you. You guys have gifted so many memberships, and I just, that other day, I just wanted to go ahead and say a special thank you. And now, Dez Artist, I'm going to start with yours, sweetheart, and I will timestamp it for you. And then after that, it'll be open season for anybody and everybody. All right, so here we go. As you guys know, I'm a fictional storyteller, not a psychic, so do bear that in mind, okay? But let's go ahead and get to this, shall we? Dez Artist, let's grab you a couple, honey. Here we go. Oh, I want to get you one more. Okay, here we go. So Dez Artist, what do we have? Awakening, which is the Judgment card in any other deck. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Holy smokes. We got the Strength card and we got the Justice card. Oh my God, somebody's good karma is coming in a huge flood. Now this comes in probably because our character was, I'll say, bold enough, brave enough, kind enough to say, I must let go of anything that is not of my greatest and highest good. I absolutely must. So I surrender things that haven't been making me happy. With that Awakening card, this is sending out forgiveness, giving things up to, God or the universe or however, whatever you conceive that power to be, but surrendering and saying, here, I give this to you, universe. I can't figure everything out or make sense of everything that's happened to me, but I don't want to carry burdens. So for myself, I say, please take my burdens away and let me keep living whatever's in my greatest and highest good. And I feel like that is such an amazing character and a powerful character to be able to do that. But it does look like they're getting supreme rewards for it. It looks like there is great happiness that they have probably helped others achieve, and that's finally going to start rolling into them. We have a significant change. We have everything from wealth and abundance to love and happiness. We have got a strong bonds forming. We have a character really connected to the universal energy and somebody who's going to be understanding, oh my God, the universe did see what I went through, and they did actually. Maybe it came in late and maybe it was after a lot of trials and tribulations, but the scales are finally balancing in my favor. And it's so much sweeter than the sorrow or the pain that I endured. I don't know that I think that this is a reconciliation with someone as much as it is the reconciliation of the books, like the karmic books. I don't see it as somebody who's like, oh, yay, now the same person who hurt me is coming back to fix it. I don't see it that way. There's too many things that have nothing to do with a particular one relationship, but instead have to do with many, that I look at this as definitely like the balancing of the karmic scales, where a character who got shortchanged oftentimes in life, and maybe particularly in love, is finally having real like returns coming into their life. So absolutely fantastic energy on this. I'm so happy for our character, and it's so well deserved, but beautiful, beautiful energy. There could be a significant Leo in that, or a Scorpio as well. But God, we've got, and I guess maybe Libra, but I feel like if there was a Libra, that could have been the person who actually kind of set things off that created the imbalances. I don't feel like they're the ones creating the return of balance. So very lovely energy though. All right, guys, next up, here we go. Hi, everybody. So good to see you. All right, here we are. Ginger Montikue. Hi, sweetheart. Let me grab you one. Thank you guys so much for being here. These are little 3-card pulls from here on out. I'll get to as many of you as I can. Please remember, do not gift me anything this time. I don't mean to sound rude. I thank you guys a million times over, but let me do something to say thank you to you guys, okay? So we have got Judgment cards sideways. We have got the 3 of Wands. I almost said 3 of Wizards. And we've got the 5 of Swords. Okay, so hang on, because with that Judgment card, which is the energy of making peace, but you notice how it's like a whole group of people that are waving to each other and also waving up to the angel. It feels like I don't know if there's a combination of, I'm releasing things as much as I'm welcoming things into my life as well. I'm aware that in life there's always, a certain amount of give and take, and it feels like a character who's accepting and making peace with farewell to certain things in their life, but also aware that even though there are bittersweet things, the future will hold more moments of peace. I know we have a 5 of Swords here still, but I don't mean to say it in a negative way. I almost feel like our character has a purpose here on Earth, a big purpose that still is, as of yet, like I don't know if our character is like a warrior or a fighter, or there's somebody who's going to, vanquish foes in the upcoming future. But our character this is a very positive energy. And this is like, I know I'll clash or cross swords with an enemy in the future where I will be the protector and the defender. And I have wonderful things that I will do in this lifetime. I have wonderful purpose in this lifetime. And it could be that a character is letting go of one particular purpose. Sometimes when we change careers, for example, it's like, oh, wow, I'm not going to do that anymore. And it's like, oh, darling, that's because the universe needs you for something else. They got other plans. They got other stuff that you're so talented in. It feels like it has that vibe to me. It's allowing certain things to be like, okay, if that's not a part of my plan right now, I'm already sensing it's because I'm being prepared for something else that I'm going to like throw myself into. And it just feels like we have somebody who will make positive change in this world, because 5s are always a number of change. And where there's some kind of villainous behavior, it feels like our character brings in this beautiful, amethyst colored energy with these blooming lotus flowers, like bringing in love and peace and good vibrations into places that previously needed to be rebalanced. I feel like our character has a completely different task ahead of them that they were selected for. And although it makes it into a change in their life, I feel like our character knows this and is like, I'm getting geared up. I feel my energy improving. I feel myself being prepared to do something great and something that I have been, tapped for, something that I can help balance out, some good I can bring into this world. Our character has, I think, a hero's journey ahead. I feel like, I don't know, I want to see what happens with this character, because I feel like they have something fabulous that they will participate in and that they will fix or heal or course correct in this lifetime. And I just feel like our character was selected for that. And it's really beautiful. Oh, you are so sweet. Oh my God. Perfectionist Virgo, you angel. You give so much to me in return. I have to pull one for you though, sweetheart. Thank you. That was beyond kind. And thank you, my love. And you're so gentle and so respectful. And I thank you, honey. I'm still going to pull one for you because I can't not say thank you. That was really kind. We have a 3 of Wands. We have the Moon. We have the 7 of Wands, and we have a 3 of Cups. This message, I mean, we're balancing like on bookends with 3s. So we've got a wonderful sense of balance, but we've got a masculine and we've got strong feminine energy. So we've got some kind of, I would say, like either these two are going to be the balance between like the sun and the moon. Like she may not realize it yet, but she could be a destination point for the masculine. And he may not realize what he's gravitating toward or why he's looking forward to his future. But we have a masculine who has like hope, and he doesn't even know what it is he's hoping for or where he's headed exactly. But something is making him maybe make better choices, maybe, choose a path to move forward. But something in his life is making him gravitate toward, in this case, a lovely, lovely divine feminine energy. She has a certain brightness about her. She has a certain amount of love around her. She has a certain amount of like, step into the light with me, come join me. And I feel like whether he knows it or not, that is what he's already like, like fumbling his way toward, which is just really, really nice to see. That's beautiful. She's definitely a beacon of light for him, and happiness and joy after his kind of darker energy that he's been, working through, is what it says. You guys, thank you so much. Please, 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 I'm going to beg you guys, please do not gift me anything. I don't want to receive any donations today. I just wanted to give you guys something. Serena Eden, I'm going to pull one for you, and thank you. That is so, so generous of you, but please don't anybody gift me anything. I humbly request. You guys are so nice. It's like impossible to stop you. Serena, we have a 2 of Wands. We have Temperance. We have the Star. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. This says somebody has been in this place of which path do I take? And thankfully, in particular, like during the year of the snake, they have been contemplating. I feel like it's a masculine, possibly Sagittarius. He is making all the right moves. He is making all the right choices. I'm actually wanting to choose healing. I'm actually wanting to choose like dedicating myself to something. I'm actually wanting to choose to step away from toxic behaviors. Every time I felt like empowered enough to start thinking about the choices I'm making, I'm realizing I want to make a better one. This is the story of a divine masculine from what I see, just because I keep seeing a masculine tiger. But he doesn't maybe know that making good choices for himself are preparing him to be able to be a good partner, because the 6 of Pentacles is like he's made choices to determine who he wants to be, what he wants to heal in himself, how he wants to bring peace into his own life. I don't know if somebody wears is it called a bolo tie? Somebody wears like a bolo tie or something sometimes, but all of these choices, he stayed dedicated to a path of like healing or empowerment or shedding an old skin, and he did it for himself first, but it's turning him into a great partner, somebody who has a lot to offer. And this has been a step-by-step process. This could be like in 2026, we could see a masculine in a very lovely energy. If he has something to offer now and he has something to prove, like I did this, I put my energy in, I really worked toward this, I would say he's going to be one heck of a great catch for a partner to somebody. So really nice to see, and not something that we always get a chance to see. So I love catching that. I love seeing that for a change. Is somebody who did it for themselves first, but certainly has made all the right moves. Oh my God. So Anita, you're so sweet. Oh my God, babe. Thank you guys. So Anita, I'm going to pull one for you right now, sweetheart. Please, I'm going to humbly request, don't anybody gift me anything else today. This is my chance to say thank you to you guys. And I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas. I know I've been busy entertaining, so I haven't been on here very much, and I missed you guys. Tomorrow will be the first day that I don't have any company at all. So tomorrow we'll like get back in the real role of things. But we have Wheel of Fortune upright, Samanita. That's beautiful. We have 9 of Wands, somebody in their big fluffy blue coat, and we have the Chariot. I'm feeling like this is all the story of one particular person in their divine feminine energy who had to heal something in their masculine energy. And I only say that because we have masculine here. We're all a blend of yin yang, right? And I feel like we have a character who, the masculine energy is the energy of the sun, right? So that's our projection energy. That's where we, choose to create in our lives by, setting our sights on something and chasing it down, going after it. And it feels like we have either a divine feminine who has like hit that green light where it's like, oh my God, I see it now. Maybe I didn't feel super empowered. Maybe I had my power taken from me. Maybe I didn't get to stand up for myself. But you know what? Look at how much I've done, even with some limitations that were impressed upon me. This is a changing personal attitude toward one's own life. And I just feel like a character is like really looking in the mirror and saying, you know what? Despite limitations that were placed upon me, I've made a real success of who I am, because look at who I chose to become in spite of some hindrances that were placed upon me. Look at what I picked. I am who I chose to be. And I think that the universe is like, Oh, there's a there's a song. She makes the stars applaud when she sits back down. It's a song by the Veils. But there's something here about like the universe is applauding. Here she is, like owning her position in life, owning who she's been, and moving forward with like absolute awareness that, yeah, there were some things that I had to either fight against, some tides that I had to swim against, some opportunities that, I had to create for myself, some empowerment that I had to find for myself. But to my credit, I did all that, and look at what I've done, even with the hindrances that were placed upon me. And I think that looking in the mirror and seeing one's own success is a huge like door opener. When we like ourselves and can see ourselves and what we've accomplished, that's huge. It changes the way we look at everything. And I think that this is going to be the year for our character. I look at the Wheel of Fortune and the World both as like a year's cycle, but this is like our character's getting the green light. So I'll be interested to see what our character does. With that Chariot card, it could be anything. It could be traveling, moving, taking charge in a certain direction, taking charge of one's life, moving in a certain, specific like direction that they've always wanted to, but doing it unhindered now. So really powerful. All right, guys, here we go. Gina, hi, sweetheart. Let me grab you one. You guys, thank you so much. We have got the Eight of Swords upright. We've got the Strength card. I got the Death card. Boy, this is something still wrapping up here at the end of Year of the Snake, but it's for two people. This is a story about two people, not about one. Okay, so Gina, with the Eight of Swords, which is the story of like something being blocked, but the door is right there, right? And we actually have two different doorways here also. So we have options. We have a character that has been seemingly blocked from one door, but then we have somebody else who is thinking the same way. To have that Strength card again, we actually see the two people. Oh, guys, please, 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 please don't gift me anything else, please. I'm not going to accept any more donations. Period. Okay, I did write that in the comments. So please just know I won't accept any more tonight. No matter what, I'm not going to like go for. Normally, I like to say thank you when you guys gift me something, but I really wanted it to not be that way tonight. So I will get to you, Black Butterfly, but I won't do anybody else if you gift me anything. I'm not going to make it a priority, only because I really wanted to make sure I can gift it to anyone and everyone. Otherwise, I only get to the people sometimes that have gifted me something. And I just wanted to make sure I spread the love and said thank you to you guys without receiving anything in return. So please, I don't mean to be rude. I'm actually trying to do the reverse and make sure everybody gets a little something, because you guys are all very dear to my heart and you all make the channel so amazing. So thank you. Thank you. But please, no more donations, you guys, please. I love you, and it's so nice of you. I know it's a weird thing to ask you not to be nice, but that's what I'm begging you for right now. With that Eight of Swords, and everything says two to me, right? We've got the two people that are changing with the two serpents. We have the two, souls here represented with the lion peacefully sleeping next to his feminine. We have the two different doorways that two people felt blocked and not known how to get through them. And it turns out they get through it together. We have two people that it's almost like they're the keys that unlock things. There is some kind of companionship, some kind of friendship, some kind of romance. This is one of those stories that says sometimes we are better together. Sometimes we are stronger together. Sometimes the kind of relationships that we build together, it makes us all more. Sometimes we think we're stuck and then we meet somebody else and they thought they were stuck too. And instead we pull each other up, not drag each other down. We free each other. Sometimes it's as simple as, two people meeting and both saying to the other one, well, I think you're wonderful. I think you're brilliant. And it's like, oh my God, you just I just need one person to tell me I was okay. And I feel like that's what these two do for each other. It is this gorgeous energy of how about we let go of any fears that we're not enough? How about we shed old skins together and we do things different, you and me on each other's team. Oh, that's a great song by Lord. We're on each other's team. I'm kind of over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. I love this story. I love two people seem to be able to like lift each other up. This says they couldn't do it for a long time, but something is changing. It could be the feminine is, like something has shifted for her. And she is awakening before the masculine. She may be the one who like pushes this into like, when we have the thought first and we actually reach out and say, you know what, I was just thinking, I think you're great. What if we supported each other? What if we were each other's biggest fan? Maybe she's going to be the one who has that chakra, that crown chakra opening first, that makes her want to say this, do this. But I think she's the one who maybe lifts the masculine up, and then he joins her in this. But it is definitely two people on the same page, where once upon a time they were both stuck. That's what I love about this, is the change that we see. We don't always get that in stories. Sometimes that's exactly the thing we're clamoring for, and we just don't see it ever happening. But in this one, we do. All right, let me continue on. Black Butterfly, thank you, Angel. You're so sweet. Here we go. Alicia on her path, babe. If you check in this description box, you will find that there is a link. And in that link, there is a storytelling for you that I already did for you, babe, to say thank you. So you'll want to, not that you can't hang out here, but just so you know, I did a longer storytelling for you in that video. So you'll find it right there in the description box, okay? Along with Yale, Anais, and Tina's on her path. All right. Yeah, Alicia's on her path. Thank you, hon. All right, so here we go. Black Butterfly, we have got the Six of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. Sorry, I meant for 3 cards, but we got 5. The Queen of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, so that Six of Wands here is somebody who's actually feeling amazing. They're feeling empowered. They're feeling successful. I feel like this is all the same exact divine feminine who is doing something that she's really thrilled with in her own life. She's rocking it. She's feeling empowered. She is possibly being rewarded or awarded for some of her accomplishments, or she's just simply saying, I'm going to give myself a little trophy. I did well. You know what? I really did what I needed to do. With that Ace of Wands upright, it's like, I love my life. My big award is I'm living according to my own life plans, and I love what I'm doing. She seems to be in this amazing and empowered energy. She's living her dreams. She is putting down, like on paper, her goals, and she's, knocking them out of the park one at a time. This could be a very big year for her coming up, especially if she has more empowerment than she's had in past years. This could be like, she's really going to seize the day and really make some of her ideas become something that are tangible. The only thing here is that Two of Wands is a different person on this. This is somebody who seems to be, I don't know if this is going to be someone who enters into her world or is thinking about entering into her world. They have to make some changes, though. If they're going to be able to step into her life path, you notice how confident she is, and you notice it's the very thing that isn't here. They don't have the, like, I'm sure of what direction I'm going. She does. That could indicate either we have somebody that will be like exiting her life, or this is somebody who will be entering her life, but she's going to have to be really discerning with, are they really on my path for a long time or just a brief time? Guys, I'm not accepting any donations tonight. I'm so sorry. I've please, I've asked you guys a whole bunch and wrote it in the comments and stuff, or the tagline. Please don't gift me anything tonight. I don't want to do it based off of donation to say thank you. I just want to say thank you to everybody as much as I can. So please stop. You guys are so lovely and so generous, but you have to stop, please, so I can get to everybody tonight. We have like another 9 minutes and I got to go to the other channel. So please don't. This person might be in the energy of, I want to go ahead and be in her world, but I don't know for sure if I'm going to stay. And she might have to be discerning enough to figure out which category to put somebody in. Are they somebody that I can tell is not certain about where they're headed? In which case, if they're not certain about where they're headed, then what am I to do about this? What am I going to do if they're not sure? Do I look at them as somebody who plays a big role in my life? I don't think she's going to have a hard time assigning people like minor player roles in this year, because she's going to be able to see it. She's going to be able to see who is not going to be a lasting individual in her life. So she's so like on board with creating this year. I don't see her giving a major role to a minor player, if that makes sense. And that's not to be rude. I just think that somebody has to be as sure-footed as she is for them to play a major role in her life. So there could be somebody who could be there to learn from her, and they could bring something into her life, but it just doesn't look like there's somebody that she's going to write in as a main character. I mean, maybe that sounds like, well, then why are they there at all? Maybe she has something to offer them, since she's the one in confidence and they're the ones in not in full confidence. It could be something along those lines, which is always a little bit, maybe it's a bummer for somebody to not stay, but on the other hand, it's nice to think that we offer somebody else something sometimes too. So, all right. Hi, baby. Just a minute. All right, here we go. Is me, Victoria? I'm still going to pull one for you, babe, but please, guys, I'm begging you, do not gift me anything else tonight. And we're real short on time too. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. No. Juanita, you're busting me up. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Swords upright, 7 of Pentacles. It's me, Victoria. We have got that somebody who's actually struggling right now. They seem out of sorts. Whomever this person is, they seem to not have their energy very balanced. Their chakras are out. They've got a lot of guides around them, but it says that they could be going through a tough time. This could be somebody very important to our character. This could be possibly a feminine figure external to our lead character, and they might be part of the anchoring system or support network for a feminine who could use a little bit of extra help right now. This says that somebody is not feeling super balanced, that maybe they're not feeling terrific about what they do, and that could be because, someone's been insulted, or they haven't been, shown much kindness or much attention or much gentleness. And it's like, maybe that's why the guides or the ancestors are circling around this person and saying like things will get better incrementally. But I almost feel like our lead character here might be either a friend to this individual, or, sometimes we have this spark of awareness. We realize all of a sudden that someone in our life is going through something, and they didn't say anything, but one day it just strikes us and we're like, oh my God, I can see that look in their eyes. They're feeling not good enough about themselves. I'm going to step up because their ancestors are calling out to me to kind of step up and be a friend to them right now. And it just feels like, we all go through it sometimes. We all have days where we just feel awful, or we feel like we haven't been seen in a long time, or we're insisting that we suck, and, I don't know how to do this adulting thing. I suck at this. And we don't suck. We're just going through some tough times where we lost our confidence. And that's where sometimes other people in life like step up and are like reassuring, like, trust me, those tough moments, been there myself, but the moments do pass, especially with like friends, because this talks about like support and moving forward and looking forward to the future. And I just feel like our character is going to play a really big role in lifting someone's spirits right now and helping somebody, or maybe this is somebody who's going to help them. But it's a beautiful energy of realizing that we can definitely lift people sometimes at the moment where they most need something. It's actually really, really gentle and really sweet. Next up, guys, Bruce like violets. Hi, Annie. Let's grab you one. I'm going to shift over to one card pull so I can get to more of you for our last couple minutes here. And then I've got to get to the other channel. And then hopefully I'll see more of you over there. We'll have another half hour over there. We've got the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Swords. Sorry, we got 2, not 1. We have a wonderful life unfolding for someone. The balanced energy that they want to have, the relationship that they want to have. 4 of Wands is things are clicking into place. Not for everyone though, right? So we may have a divine feminine whose world is starting to shape up just the way she wants it to. She's starting to see things unfold, unfurl exactly as she'd like them to. But there is somebody else external to her that still sits on the windowsill. They're not participating. I almost think that this is somebody who, for what it's worth, he'll always miss her. She will be the one that gets away. She will be the one that moves on. And for whatever reason, it seems like The window is right there. His escape route is there. He could go join her in this happy, balanced life that she's building, but it seems like he still sits here and doesn't participate. And I mean, that is unfortunate, but maybe he needs to observe her moving forward with her life. Maybe that will inspire him at some point. But at this point, it's her life that seems to be getting more ironed out and balanced. And it just looks like it's going to take time, for him to make any changes in his own life. Unfortunate, perhaps, for him, but we do see her life blossoming, which is really great to catch that. Mrs. Bobby Sissy, hi, babe. Let me grab you one. All right, guys, and this is going to be the end of it, actually, because I've got to go to the other channel now after this. So we have the Two of Swords. It's in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, I tried to pull one, but we got three, and I can't put them back if they come out because that wouldn't be me telling the actual story. That would be me deciding. With the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil, we've got somebody who's like, not today, Satan kind of energy. I'm sorry, but this is like, my door is opening and it's going to be happy and it's going to be beautiful. And I'm very certain that I'm not going to go down the road of toxicity because I can see where the toxic is and I can see where the nice door is. I can see what I'm stepping away from. I can see what I'm leaving. And I'm definitely not changing my mind on this. I feel like we have a character who's been so gifted with the foresight of being able to note where, there might be a temptation, but I'm not about temptations. I'm about the real opportunities. Now, there could be somebody is walking away confidently from a Capricorn and we're going to be walking toward either a Leo or a Scorpio or an Aquarius or a Taurus. But we can see, I don't know, I look at the Wheel of Fortune and the World both as they can represent, the next cycle, the next year's cycle. So 2026 could be a year where our character is like, I don't get sucked into drama. I can see it like a blinking red light and I stay away from it, like a poisonous, mushroom that's colorful or a poisonous snake that's colorful. I can see it and I'm not even a little bit tempted by it, because I picked this other avenue. So I just feel like we have a feminine who has, once in a while it is tempting, right? Those exes with those great lips, we're tempted to go backwards. She's not. She is so not. It's like there's not sweet enough kisses to make me go back to something toxic. I want to do it to myself. I've broken the cycle. So a very well done character. Oh my God. Yael, you angel. Thank you so much. You are so generous, Yael. Babe, if you did not already know this, I'm not sure when you popped into the video, but I did a storytelling for you. It is in a video that the link is right there in the description box. Your video is with 3 other people as well. And so if you click on that link, you will see that I time-stamped for each one of you in that video's description box. So you're the second one I did a storytelling for. I think you're at like 22 minutes or something. Thank you so much. Yael just gifted another 10 memberships. Oh my God, I cannot even count the amount that you have gifted. Thank you so much, Yael. Legina Davis, born late summer. High Priestess 444, VC 9699, Cherie and Taylor, Monique B, Megan Gunpro. Sorry, I think I just botched your name a little bit, sweetie. I'm so sorry for that. Jeanette Sue, welcome, honey. Morale 233. Again, I'm sorry if I just botched your name. Welcome, you guys. It's so great to have you. And Yael, thank you again, Angel. That was so incredibly generous. Alicia on her path. I love it. All right, you guys. Take care, everyone. All right. I will see you guys on the other channel here for another half hour. Okay. So I'll see you on the main channel on Kate's Regretless Life. All right. See you in just a few. Bye, guys.